Islam Makhachev showed on Saturday why he is just the most dangerous guy in the division, that people shouldn't want to fight him. The style, the physicality, the power. I was with him on Thursday night cutting the weight. He was cutting the weight as effectively as he ever has. Just, dude, you don't want to be the guy standing across from this dude. He's so good.
What's up, guys? Gilbert Burns right here. And last week, March 2nd, we get a special visit right here in Sanford MMA. The champion, Kamaru Usman, you know, a former teammate, my last opponent. So he came here, you know, we got a friend of ours, Sean Soriano's fighting in Abu Dhabi. He's very close with Kamaru, so Kamaru's going to be cornering him. And he came to the gym. I believe he's in South Florida, because, you know, he got his daughter living right here, Samira Usman. For sure he's spending time with her, you know, and then he just came to the gym. And then it was good. Respect is still alive. And we shook each other's hands. We you know, exchanged a couple words. But we all good right now, but still believe we're going to see each other again soon in the octagon.
Even he spoke to the corner. Yeah, apparently so. I mean, I don't speak Russian, and apparently Khabib translated and told DC and Joe Rogan, said, no. He was speaking to his corner. So he kind of got bad advice there. And that's a shame. But the reality is, the situation is he did throw the knee, okay? So the aftermath of that is, you know, I mean, listen, nobody wants to win the belt like that, as you said. And Aljamain didn't want to. I saw somebody poking fun at him, saying he didn't want to win the belt. And then I saw a picture of him in his apartment or the hotel, the whole team, and he's got the belt over his shoulder.
Piotr tweeted that out.
Oh, yeah, Piotr, yeah. He's like, but look at you celebrating now. Listen, however way it happens, the fact is he is the champion of the world. So you are going to be happy. But the situation is he threw the knee, right? Everybody watching this, everybody commenting, everybody judging Aljamain, you got to ask yourself this, right? At the end of the day, that knee should not have been thrown, right? Let's say he was as hurt as he was, you know, he looked very much out of it. He fell on the floor a few times. He looked wide-eyed and things, you know. That shouldn't have been thrown. It was thrown. It did land. It was illegal. It was against the rules. And had he got up and continued fighting, he would have been a diminished version of himself. So it takes tremendous fucking courage if you're Aljamain Sterling to say, no, I'm fine. The knee never hurt that much. Let's continue. I'm not saying I would have done that. I'm not saying I wouldn't have done that. I don't know what I would have done in that situation. What I'm saying is that people need to have a little bit more understanding for Al's situation, because at that moment in time, he probably was a diminished version of himself going forward.
Without a doubt.
Of course, it's a shitty situation, right? But it's not Al's fault that Piotr threw that knee. He is not responsible for that decision. That is not him that caused this situation.
Audio's still here, so I'm going to actually do this again. It's pretty hard to do it the way I did it the first time, because I got pretty riled up, but I'm going to try to be a little bit more calm this time. But to start things off, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. All my friends and family that flew all the way out from Long Island, different parts of the country to come see me, from Florida, everywhere. I appreciate every one of you guys who made the trip to come watch me chase a dream, to make a dream a reality. And thank you for just being a part of that. And of course, that roller coaster of a ride of all the actions and everything that transpired this past weekend. Second thing, so obviously, I am now technically the new UFC champion of the world, which bittersweet, because it's not the way I wanted to win. It's a DQ by another man making an illegal move and being disqualified from the match. It is the fight. So again, it's not the way I want to win, but the rules are the rules. So just so you guys know, I don't feel like I am the champ, because I obviously didn't win this the way I wanted to win it. But rules are in place for a reason. And it's mind-boggling to me to know that a guy like Jan of his caliber can get to the highest of the highest, become a world champion, and still make mistakes like that. Not knowing when an opponent is down, having to ask your coach if an opponent is down. Like what? I was told that he's done this before in the past. I have to find the fight so I can actually pull it up and verify for myself if this is true or not. But it is kind of crazy that he would go back and do something like that again, if he has done this in the past, you know. So to have his corner tell him to kick, seeing that my knee was on the mat, clearly on the mat. This is not the first time we were in that position. I think it was probably the third. And him to load up like that, he blindsided me. I didn't see the knee at all. So the impact, me not being able to brace myself, the impact, it was a lot worse than it could have been if I actually been able to see it and was able to like roll with it or something, or pull back and reduce some of the impact so I could at least try to stay in the fight. But I got blasted. Dana saw how I got blasted. The corner saw how I got blasted. Jan knows he blasted me. It was an illegal knee. He lined me up and it was meant to do damage, which is what it did. And again, there are levels to concussion. So all my Russian doctors out there, doctors, meaning you're not a doctor, you're just a troll, you're just a supporter. I respect that. I respect that you guys like to support your own. Maybe that is something that I do admire about the Russian fan base. You guys will support your own no matter what. You guys are a little overboard in terms of crazy, in terms of like the death threats and stuff. That's a little crazy. But I do respect that you guys support your athletes. With that being said, you guys aren't freaking doctors. You don't know anything about concussions. Just because I got a CAT scan and they said I was cleared does not mean I wasn't concussed. Now,
Umar Nurmagomedov on Fight Island.
Hey, you better not steal my line. You better not steal my line.
Islam Makhachev at UFC 259.
Yes.
At this point, what is Khabib? What is Khabib want?
I said it on Saturday and I got so much hate for it. I mean, it's amazing. People are like, you kiss Khabib. I'm like, one day I kiss his ass, one day I'm a hater. I don't know. I tell it like it is. I'm down the middle.
So
early front runner. I don't want to stutter. Early front runner for 2021 Coach of the Year, Khabib Nurmagomedov. And this is a beautiful thing. Hey, DC, maybe in the end.
Seamless transition.
Maybe in the end, Father's plan was something greater. Maybe in the end, Father's plan was taking the baton and now taking over the team. And like this is what a way to honor your dad's memory, right? To do what he's doing right now.
Got nothing to lose. Go out there. You got nothing to lose. I do got a lot to lose, man. I win this fight, I'm fighting for the title, or I'm fighting Kobe Covington. I'm right there in the mix. So I got a lot to gain from this fight, and I got a lot to lose from this fight. And it's life changes. So like, I'm not going in there with the mindset of losing at all. I'm not going in there with the mindset of, yeah, I got nothing to lose. Yeah, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm happy just to be here. I'm not. I'm here to win. I think I could be a champion. So I'm not going with that mindset that all these people are coming at me with. And I don't even know what they mean by that. Like, oh, well, who do you want to fight next after this? You know, maybe you could fight number 13 or 14. No, I'm looking at number 1. That's the only person I got my eyes on is Usman. So for me, Leon Edwards is my title fight. Every fight I fight on is my main event fight. So whether it's main event or not, I'm not even thinking about the spot it's on. The only thing that matters now is, all right, I get a little more extra interviews. But for my mindset, every fight is, this is my main event, this is my title fight, and Leon Edwards is going to be my next.